My name is Matthew Oliver and I'm the project coordinator for Votematch 2010. Basically it's a short online quiz just designed to build awareness of the policy differences between the political parties that are standing in the upcoming election. One of the main reasons that people give for not voting in general elections, especially the younger age group, is because they don't know enough about the parties and they don't know where they stand on key issues that are relevant to them. Votematch will help people understand the key policy differences between the parties standing in an election. Votematch is designed to be fun, friendly and to educate people about the key policy differences between the parties. It's meant to give people, savvy citizens, information about how to use their votes. It's meant to empower people. It's meant to put people's views first. So often in this political system, apathy is brought up and people say we don't know enough about political parties, we don't know enough about where they stand on issues, and that's what Votematch is trying to do, try to raise awareness, to give savvy citizens information so that they can use their rights and their vote more effectively. We've got a very clear criteria for which parties should be involved. Essentially any party with elected officials in either Westminster, the Greater London Assembly, any of the devolved assemblies or parliaments, so that's the Scottish Parliament, the Welsh Assembly and the Northern Irish Assembly, and also the European Parliament. Now that pretty much incorporates any political party that's entitled to public money for a party political broadcast. So as well as all the major parties, it also incorporates the Green Party, Respect, BNP and other smaller parties. It's quite simple. First of all, we devise statements based on the policy issues that are most important to people. How we judge those policy issues is we've looked at the opinion polls over the last year or so to pick out certain issues. So for example, the economy, health, education. The statements themselves have been devised with the help of an independent academic panel. This is to ensure political neutrality. Votematch is a politically neutral product. We've picked over 100 statements and then we ask the political parties to fill in those answers themselves. Each statement is like a Marmite statement. You immediately know where you stand on an issue. So people are asked to agree, disagree or whether they're open-minded. They can of course skip the question if they want to. Once we've got the political parties' answers back, we choose the 30 statements that provide the most dividing lines or clear blue water between the parties. So for instance, Britain should leave the European Union might be a typical statement. 3 parties may agree with that issue, 3 parties may disagree on that issue. So that question will go into Votematch because there's clear dividing lines. Once we've chosen those 30 statements, they go on the quiz. Users or people are asked to fill out the questions, and then once they get to the end of the quiz they're asked to rank issues in terms of the most important to them. So 3 issues that are most important. They're then in turn asked to put 3 issues that are least important to them. You then get your score or your match to the political party that best fits your choices, your answers to the statements. So for instance, if your answers closely match the Green Party's answers, that'll be your best match. It'll give you your top 3 political parties, and it will also give you the results in your constituency last time. So for instance, if your answers do match the Green Party thinking, however the Green Party aren't likely to win in your seat or aren't contesting it this time, you can see what your second and third preferences are, and then you can analyse their results or those parties' answers, and you can see whether actually what they say about the environment, what they say about the economy, and so you can make an informed decision about how you use your vote. No, if the quiz was designed to tell people how to vote, it would be called Vote Tell. It's not, it's called Votematch. The whole point of this quiz is to build awareness, to raise people's knowledge of the policy differences between the parties. It can be used as a first stop shop if people want to find out more information, the site actively encourages them to do so. We provide links to the major political parties, other websites where they can find out more about the issues, and also we provide a link to a site called DebateWise, which lists the pros and the cons of the relevant statements. So for example, should the UK leave the European Union, and then users are encouraged to enter sort of Wikipedia style debate, so that they can read the pros and the cons, make their minds up, and then if necessary take the quiz again, because, you know, a general election is a long time, 6-week period. So, you know, people, this is a very important election, hotly anticipated, and so if people want to change their minds, that's the whole idea of the quiz, so that they can see how their views fit in to the key policy differences between the parties. Voting is very, very important. If you don't vote, your voice isn't heard. We hope Votematch is fun and easy to use, and we do want you to give feedback. Please go onto our website, please use the tool, use Facebook, use Twitter, tell us what you think, tell your friends about it, and more importantly, please vote at the next general election.